everyone. How are you? I recently celebrated something really special I want to tell you about. It's been 20 years since I left Lebanon and moved to Australia. How's that? Yeah? I love it so much here. That's it. I'm going to get a visa. I'm going to apply. That's it. You know, I wanted to migrate to the United States. I mean, sure, I lived through 17 years of war in Lebanon, but we'd sit and watch American movies. And I loved big American productions. Loved them. That's why I was such a fan of the Middle East War. Production value through our roof. It was yum, 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 yum. I was serious. I even filled out, 20 years ago, filled out the immigration form for the US. But they had a question there that said, have you ever ordered, incited, committed, assisted, or participated in genocide? And I wrote, yes, 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 I did. Whatever it takes to become an American, I am willing. Yeah, got rejected. So I came, moved to Australia, ended up living in Kingswood before Penrith. Anyone knows Kingswood here? Yeah, it's amazing. That area was, I didn't know it was rough. Like my neighborhood especially was pretty rough at the time. I think it's gotten even worse in the last 20 years. Yeah, I think because the meth and heroin quality has really dropped. And you feel, and after September 11, I felt it. I actually felt it. Like, it will change our lives forever, because soon after I arrived, it happened. And one day, we're walking down the street, no one cared who we were. The second day after September 11, I'm walking Kingswood with my friend Omar, and this old lady screams at us. She goes, "Get away from my front yard, you Arab bastards." And Omar says to her, "You know, we had nothing to do with the attack." And she goes, "What attack?" I thought, ooh, Kingswood has a pre-existing condition. I better integrate to Australia. Now I should know where I'm from. I started shaving every day. I shaved every hour. Who am I kidding? I shaved a lot. I wanted to integrate so much. I even went down to Cronulla and beat up some Greeks and Italians. Really wanted to integrate. And to commemorate that, back in November, I got screamed at again. I was visiting Omar in Kingswood, ended up settling there. And this guy screams at me. He was across the road. There was a misunderstanding like, as we were crossing the lights. And he goes, eh. He goes, go back to your country. It freaked the hell out of me. And I'll tell you why. He pointed to the exact direction of Lebanon. Like the exact direction. I'm not kidding. I thought this guy's a pretty educated racist. He's done his research, because these are the scary ones when they do their research, you know. And you know how Earth is with skin tones? They go like black, brown, white. And when he looked me up and down, looked at my skin tone, he was calibrating his arm. When he decided on the direction, he curved his arm as if he's adjusting for the Coriolis effect. Like, go back to your country. Like this. Freaked me out. But I love this about Australia, though. I love Australia. Nature warns you when there's danger. It does. You have like a blue ring octopus, glows blue. Yeah, you have redback spiders with a red stripe. Yeah? And this guy was a redneck. No, okay, no, stop. I'm kidding. I don't want to judge. I didn't see his neck. He had a mullet, okay? I don't want to judge. But I looked closely at him. I realized something. He was talking to himself. I thought, he's talking to himself. Maybe he's a real estate agent. Because I have a theory that all real estate agents are paranoid schizophrenics. All of them. They're always going, do I hear 1 million? Do I hear 1 million? You know, I love Sydney. I just did this joke in Adelaide. I had to say, do I hear 485,000? Do I hear... Gotta go by median house price. Hey. So proud in Sydney, million. Woo! It took me 5 years to leave Kingswood. You know how it takes a while to leave an area? It took me 5 years. I ended up living in Newtown. Newtown, I thought I made it. I made it, bro. You know? Then I had 2 kids, now I live in Castle Hill. Yeah, it's because each time you have a child in Sydney, you're punished by 18 kilometers. It's an absolute fact. First child, 18. Then it doubles. Second child, 36. Third child, Penrith. And Sydney goes, go on, have another. Have another. 144. Have another. 288. Get the hell out of Sydney. What are you doing having 4 kids and want to live by the beach? Who do you think you are? I tell you this. When I lived in Newtown and I was single, I used to eat pistachio nuts. And if one of them was a little bit hard to open, I'd chuck it. That's how financially well off I was. After the first child, I was willing to break a nail to open it. I go, damn it. After the second, I was willing to chip a tooth. Well, living 36 kilometers, I got, damn it, I'm gonna waste money. It all made sense to me when I took my kids to Dubbo Western Plains Zoo and I saw all these families coming from remote New South Wales. They're walking around, 6 kids, parents, no teeth. I go, man. I call it the Sydney pistachio nut radius, kind of a... I have to do all this stuff for them because my ex is... By the way, ex, I have an ex, so I'm single. Sorry, ladies. My ex was German. I'm Lebanese. So our kids are blonde and hairy. And quite anti-Semitic. I'm kidding, of course they're not, yeah? They're not blonde. Just a dominant gene. You know what? After separation, I tried dating for a while. I downloaded apps and all that stuff. That didn't work because I failed. I lost 2 encounters with 2 human women on 2 separate occasions to 2 Italian men. And I hate Italian men. I hate them so much. Anyone Italian here? Oh, I hate you. I hate... You know, because Italian guys, they walk up to Australian women and they go, it's always the same. It's like, buongiorno, principessa, come stai? Did you have a good day? Bella. Bella, you are, how do you say? How do you say? The poor guy is struggling to talk. And the Australian woman's looking at him going, look at him, look at that gorgeous, illiterate bastard, look at him. I want to take him home and I want to teach him how to enunciate. And he's going, Bella, Bella, is it beautiful? Is it? And I'm standing there seething, going, yeah, it's beautiful. Everyone knows Bella is beautiful. I can't believe it. They think Italian is sexy, they can just drop it into a sentence. If I walk up to her girl and say, شو حبيبتي كيف كان نهارك اليوم إن شاء الله منيح, she would run for the hills. I'll cause Conchetta some trouble with the microphone so high. I've been Fady Kassab. Thank you so much for having me. Have a lovely night, everyone. Cheers.